Why do you think this thing broke the internet the other day?
Well, I'm not going to say because he was winging it, but this is one of the most insane built GTRs in South Africa at the moment.
The spoiler's big, huh?
It is. It doesn't spoil it at all.
I don't know if people understand why.
No. So a lot of people just look at that, they go like, oh shit, he's got a 100,000 Rand spoiler that he had. I'm not going to throw it away, let me put it on the front of the car. But if you take a look at all the time attack cars that it sees, a lot of the downforce, for especially with a motor like this, is the power to the front wheels. It's all-wheel drive, if I'm not too mistaken. But New Zealand, you see some of the time attack cars got 4 wings in the front. Pikes Peak, you see some of those guys that got splitters that are double the size of the car. But it's all about the downforce.
Do you not think Nissan should have brought out a car like this for the road?
No.
I think they'll sell. Look at it.
No.
Okay, I'm here with Cobus from Scribante Racing.
Hello, Joel.
How's it going this weekend?
Yeah, all good. You know, the first 2 days was testing and tweaking and setting up the cars and getting the drivers' heads straight. But from today on, we're going to start pushing the boost and taking it to its limits.
Okay. The wings, huh? Can we talk about the wings?
Sure, we can talk about the wings.
Because I think everyone here wants to know about the freaking wings. Because this thing set the internet on fire when it came out. I mean, everyone was talking about it.
Yeah.
So the development was serious, huh?
Majority was laughing about it. And then, look, it was against my race car religion to build a car with a wing in the front as well. But we had an aero engineer on board, Dynamic Aero Solutions in New Zealand, Dr. Sammy. We didn't have much time for the Samola, so we had to just put a quick aero kit together. The diffuser that's on the car is currently our race Porsche's replica diffuser that are designed for that one. That's the diffuser that's on. The rear wing came from Dynamic Aero Solutions. The front splitter came from Dynamic Aero Solutions. But unfortunately, with the rear wing and the diffuser so aggressive, we had to add more in the front. The aero balance was off. Okay. And you know, it was just thinking quickly what we're gonna do, and the Porsche just rear wing that's now currently on front of the car was lying on the rack, and then that was the solution. We put it on, and let me tell you one thing, Jules, it doesn't look that good, but it works. Yes.
Okay, so Darren and I were discussing that maybe Nissan South Africa should bring out a GTR looking like this.
I doubt that they would do something like that though. Okay. You don't want to drive something like this in the streets, you're going to get laughed out. You see, that's the thing is to try and make the public understand it's a purpose-built hill climb time attack car. It's not a 15-lap sprint car. It's not an endurance car. It's not something that you drive in a road with. This, you know, we were fortunate enough to be at Pikes Peak the year when the IDR broke the record, and stuff looked like this. You know, that was the norm there. So we try and brought it over from that side and show the people of South Africa that this is actually what's going on in the world. Yes.
Okay, so power-wise, what are we looking at? Does it make more power than a Honda?
Yes.
Yes. How much more?
A lot more.
Lots
more. So Jules, we were still on low boost up until now. We're going to start pushing the boost now. So we were more in the region of about 850, 900 horsepower.
Today?
To this morning.
Okay.
We're going to start pushing the boost now. The car's capable of 2,000, but unfortunately a tight circuit like this, you won't be able to use all of that horsepower. You know, you can map it via GPS here and there and boost it a little bit more. Not going to go to that extent. We'll definitely crank up the horsepower, but we're not going to go so wild. Okay. When the car came into the country, it came in as a very basic rolling chassis car, and it came in late. So the car came in very late, which left me and my team, you know, to work sometimes 24-hour days just to get the thing done. And unfortunately, it came with problems, which was gearbox problems was one of them, and we couldn't boost the car. So at the hill climb, we were only running 1.2 bar of boost, and that's about half of what we can run on the car now. So between you and me, you know, our inspiration this year is we want to go for the ultimate record at the hill climb. You know, I think it's possible. It's going to be we're still going to have to put work into it to do it. The car is capable, Franco's capable, so the plan is this year to do that and then go with a good heart to Portugal, because we're gonna enter. We got to
Portugal.
Yes.
Hello, how are you? You good?
Luckily, my junior is a Portuguese guy that speaks it fluently, so he will get us around there.
You eat shellfish. You take shellfish, man.
So yeah, you know, we wanna kick it off with a good foot. Going to Portugal, we invited to do the World Hill Climbs there. So we'll take the car and we'll compete on a global platform. You know, I know only in South Africa we
When's that happening?
in October.
What does the car weigh?
It's now on 1,350 with no fuel in it, which is heavy for a car, but it's not that heavy for a four-wheel drive car. So it's a happy medium for a four-wheel drive car. Yes.
Tell us about the engine setup.
Block is still cast iron. Obviously, it's got T-top sleeves in it. Windberg crank, pistons, CP pistons in it. We got Calvert cams in it. It's running two GT35, the new generation turbos on it. Gearbox is the G6 of the GTR, but it's been widened so that the gears is thicker. It's a 3,000 horsepower gearbox. But up until date, it's the most temperamental thing on this car. The gearbox just get a small fine piece of dust or whatever in and you have to strip it. So believe me, the guys have had it out, in and out. So the gearbox is temperamental. The engine is still based on the VR38 GTR engine, but all internals are changed.
So it's temperamental.
Gearbox is temperamental, yes.
So it's a woman.
A beautiful woman.
Have you named her? Have you named
the gearbox?
Yes, have you named?
No, we haven't. Okay, we'll call her Jezebel.
So what's next for the car?
Well, we did a lot of suspension development on the car. We got different cross members in. We're actually doing development now with the Porsches, our Porsche race cars. Brakes is in the front of this car because he didn't want it to brake. So the car's still in development stages of getting it to handle better, getting it to brake better, you know, stuff like that. More weight reduction, which is possible. So we're going to have to start scratching now to get weight out of the car, but it is possible. And then, I just think just progressing to learn the car better, you know, understanding changes, what it does to the driver. So I think still carrying on learning the car.
Bad boys, what you gonna do?
Franco Scribante, driver pilot of the world's meanest GTR. Can I say that?
I would like to say that.
Tell us the difference between getting into one car, adapting, getting to the next car, adapting. As a play
Not
market.
advisable. That's all I can say. You know, they wanted me to have the whole car, yeah, so I did, but I'm not going to do this again. They must do it on a different day so you get your head around one another. Otherwise, you're hitting gears in different places because, you know, your instinct takes over the end in the last minute, and it's not advisable. think it makes you slower in both actually.
Which one scares you the most?
Oh, the GTR, eh?
The GTR.
Oh, that's
Yeah?
a beast, yeah. Look, it's got the downforce and everything, but when the small cars start to step sideways, there's a lot, you can get them right, eh? I mean, they handle, and when you hit the wall, it's not as fast as the GTR. As we stand in the Jeep, well, in the Chevron, we have quickest,
Yeah.
and in the GTR, we're marginally second to record routes. Look, we haven't explored the limits of it yet, because with horsepower comes problems, eh? And you know,
Breakages.
the breakages, yeah. So we go as high as we have to, when we have to. But I think going on with a guy like Record Roots back, because that's a quality car, eh? We're going to have to start to get our action together, yeah.
Acceleration. GTR. Has it taken you time to adapt?
No, you know, I've driven lots of fast cars. I mean, the olden days, I came from 250 go-karts. Nothing accelerates like that. So, you know, the first time it's scary, the second time I want more horsepower, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Last year, you guys took nice, no?
Yeah.
You cleaned up. What's your game plan for this year?
Exactly the same.
Clean up more.
We want to win the whole thing. Fastest up the hill. That's what we're going to try. On paper, it can't be done against a single seater, but who knows? There's some big straights there where we can boost it.
I love a man who knows where he's going. It's good.